One of the greatest rewards in being a photographer is experiencing the reward before snapping the photo. I knew when I started my trip back into Colorado, I wanted to capture the morning lights.
Oh my god, man. This is so beautiful.
From all the times I've traveled into Colorado and driven through the mountains, very rarely I captured what the mountains look like during the rising sun. And that's what I've learned to love as a photographer. The reward is not the photo, it's the adventure it took to get there. During my travels, I ran into a guy who used to herd sheep on the res, and he was walking his res dog. You can take the dog out of the res, but you can't take the res out of the dog, he said. That moment there is something I never would have imagined to occur. I knew right away my placement in this world was perfect as it is. For me to be able to tell you guys that one moment and also share these images that I was able to capture, it's just a total blessing in itself. That's something right there that I'm gonna forever treasure because I'm able to put what I've seen into the world so that others can be able to go there and experience it for themselves. I know people will carry themselves into the next days and handle all that needs to be attended to. I know once we move on to the next area of adventure, those moments will be remembered no matter the timestamp they have in our lives. I also know the memory of 1,000 steps taken is our greatest story waiting to be told for the next adventure and people we have yet to meet. I've embraced many environments that hold air for me to breathe. None of them tell each other which air is better than the next. I've learned all experiences will always lead to the next adventure waiting for me to take that step in its direction, where the only thing that I have to see in front of me is the road ahead. The road ahead is known to be a mystery. We don't know where it will lead. We don't know what we'll see. As long as we're curious to see what lies ahead and the adventure that comes with it, it will be worth the travel. I used to think this a long time ago as a kid, when I would pitch the idea of gathering our travel essentials just to go somewhere we've gone before, just to get out and embrace a different perspective from our normal day. What I've learned from that perspective of traveling, the road most traveled will always welcome you to a new scenery you've never seen before. In perspective of 8-year-old me, this area you're seeing is an area I would love to be at as a kid. As a matter of fact, it's an area I shared potato chip sandwiches. Years later, and I'm back where I exercised my love for photography, but now I'm sharing this view with you. Many times I get very excited with the photos I take and want to edit them instantly. Most of the time, I don't have the time to edit them, but when I do take the liberty of editing my photos on location, they turn out like these.
Oh man, that shot would be pretty cool. There's a shot over there. It's in between the trees. I'm gonna get that shot.
After viewing the footage and images I've captured on my trip to Colorado, the one phrase I continue to repeat is I will never get tired of being in the mountains. It's where I was raised, it's where memories were made and continue to be made. It's my home away from home. I will return back to the social norms and live my normal days. But the mountains will remember that I too want to be free as they are. The mountains will welcome me back in its presence.
You see, now places like this always interest me. Because, like, you just never know where you're ever gonna go. You just never know. Like, this place is amazing. Once when you just get out and actually, like, you know, intake all that is around us, that is natural, you know? Man, crazy. Alright, I think it's time to head back down. Sometimes, going through all this, you get lost. But, I think that's the beauty of it. I don't know. Call me crazy or whatever, but I love it out here.
As a signing off point, I want to encourage each and every one of you to go out, embrace the beauty in this world, and follow the eyes of your heart and spirit. They know just when to embrace freedom, as you should. For myself, the next adventure is following the iron rails into a new direction never seen. The train of mysterious adventure. Yeah.